We all know the feeling. That pull towards the easy choice, the extra scroll, the sugary snack, delaying an important task. We often tell ourselves it's a lack of discipline, a personal failing. But what if that instant magnetic pull isn't a sign of weakness, but a predictable output of how our brains are fundamentally wired? Our default settings, the ones that guide countless daily decisions, are often set to the path of least resistance. It feels almost automatic, an unconscious drift towards comfort and away from effort. We know the value of long-term health, financial stability, and continuous education. Yet, despite our best intentions, we find ourselves choosing instant gratification over future gains. We skip the gym for an extra hour of sleep, opt for takeout instead of cooking a healthy meal, or put off reviewing our investment portfolio. It's a paradox. We rationally understand what's beneficial, but our actions often tell a different story. This isn't about laziness. It's about the powerful, ancient systems at play within our minds. One major player in this scenario is our brain's reward system, deeply tied to the neurotransmitter dopamine. Bad habits often deliver an immediate, predictable hit of dopamine. Whether it's the sugar rush from a pastry or the quick validation from a social media notification, our brain registers this as a reward. This immediate payout creates a powerful positive feedback loop. Good habits, like saving for retirement or regular exercise, often have delayed gratification, making them less potent in the moment for our dopamine-seeking brains. The payoff for a healthy diet or consistent exercise often takes weeks or months to truly be realized. Beyond dopamine, our brains are efficiency machines, always seeking the path of least cognitive resistance. Habits, good or bad, are essentially mental shortcuts. Once a behavior becomes habitual, it requires less conscious thought and effort. This is incredibly efficient. Unfortunately, this means bad habits, once established, become the default, easy option. Our brain prefers the automatic, low-energy route, even if that route leads to less desirable long-term outcomes. It conserves precious mental energy. This plays out powerfully in our financial decisions. Thinking about long-term investment strategies, budgeting, or planning for retirement requires significant cognitive load. It demands focused attention and foresight. On the other hand, impulse purchases, mindless online shopping, or simply avoiding financial planning altogether are easier. They require less immediate mental effort. Our brain opts for the low-effort option, even if it means neglecting future financial security. The ease of inaction often trumps the effort of proactive management. Many bad habits also serve as crude, temporary emotional regulation tools. When we feel stressed, bored, or anxious, our brains look for quick relief. Reaching for a comfort food, endlessly scrolling social media, or indulging in other distraction-based behaviors provides an immediate, albeit temporary, escape or sense of control. These actions might not solve the underlying problem, but they offer instant palliation. This creates a powerful link between uncomfortable emotions and the easy bad habit. In work and relationships, this coping mechanism is evident. Instead of confronting a difficult conversation, we might procrastinate, creating more tension in the long run. When facing a challenging work project, we might opt for busy work that feels productive but avoids the actual complex task. These behaviors offer immediate relief from discomfort or perceived difficulty, making them feel easier in the moment. The brain seeks to minimize immediate pain, even if it compounds future problems. This wiring isn't a flaw, it's an evolutionary legacy. For our ancestors, immediate gratification and energy conservation were critical for survival. High-calorie foods were scarce. Physical exertion was often for immediate threat or reward, and conserving energy meant greater chances of survival. Our brains haven't fully adapted to a world of abundance and abstract long-term planning. The ancient reward system that once kept us alive now sometimes steers us towards choices that hinder our modern well-being. So, how do we work with, not against, our brain's natural tendencies? One powerful strategy is to make good habits as easy as bad ones. This involves environmental design. If you want to eat healthier, pre-chop vegetables, keep healthy snacks visible, and hide the unhealthy ones. To save money, automate your savings transfers right after payday. By reducing the friction for desirable actions, we harness our brain's preference for the path of least resistance, making good choices feel effortless. Another effective approach comes from Dr. B.J. Fogg's Tiny Habits method. The core idea is to start incredibly small. If you want to exercise, don't aim for an hour. Aim for 2 push-ups. If you want to read more, start with 1 sentence. The goal is to make the desired behavior so ridiculously easy that you cannot fail. This builds consistency and rewires the neural pathways with minimal resistance, tricking your brain into seeing the good habit as an effortless default. We can also consciously hack our dopamine system. Pair a desired, healthy behavior with an immediate, small reward. For example, only allow yourself to watch a favorite show while on the treadmill, or listen to that podcast you love, only when doing household chores. This creates an immediate positive association, linking the effortful activity with an instant dose of pleasure. Over time, the brain begins to anticipate the reward, making the initial effort feel less daunting and more attractive. Shifting from bad habits to good ones isn't just about willpower. It's about identity. Instead of saying, "I need to stop eating junk food," try reframing it as, "I am a healthy person who nourishes my body." Instead of, "I should save more," think, "I am financially responsible." When your actions align with who you believe you are, the choices become less about effort and more about authenticity. This powerful internal shift makes the hard choices feel natural and easy because they reflect your true self. Our brains are designed for efficiency and reward, making bad habits feel deceptively easy. But by understanding this inherent wiring, we gain the power to re-engineer our environments, leverage tiny efforts, and reshape our self-perception. We can turn our brain's preference for ease into an ally for our long-term goals in health, finance, education, and well-being. What one small, effortless step can we take today to gently nudge our default settings towards the future we truly desire?